Hello, hi, thank you so much for joining me today on the mat. Our class today is all around the theme of grounding. We're going to be harnessing different philosophies and different tools within the yoga world as well, infusing it into this practice to really help you and myself ground more and more, as well as strengthen the body, open up space physically, and so much more. So to get started with this practice, we're actually going to start in a child's pose today. So for that, it's totally up to you whether you want to find your knees as mat width apart or maybe together. You can stretch your arms out ahead of you, just slowly meandering your way down, melting. Maybe the forehead meets the ground. And if not, all good. Always remembering that in any yoga practice, it is your practice. Not trying to look a certain way. It's a feeling practice. So taking these first few moments to arrive, to ground down, and just to notice. Where has your mind been lately? How is your body feeling? How is the breath moving? Maybe with that noticing, you automatically lengthen your breath. If not, starting to lengthen your breath. Noticing where the inhale moves into, how the body dances with it. And as you exhale, noticing the sensations, the releasing, the letting go. And checking in, when does your body feel lighter? Is it when you inhale? Or when you exhale? Keep lengthening your breath. And we're going to take these few moments as well just to check in with one of the yoga philosophies or beliefs. One of the Vayus. The Vayus are the way that prana, energy, moves. There are 5 directions. The one that we're going to be harnessing, working with today is Apana Vayu. So this is the downward flow of energy. Grounding, stabilizing, letting go, releasing. Connected in with elimination, strengthening the legs, building a sense of confidence, reassurance. From here, we're going to start to come in to thread the needle with the arms. So you're going to keep your right arm nice and lengthened. So you just take your left arm and start to thread it underneath, reaching across, then coming down onto your shoulder. It's okay if it's lifted, probably is lifted, that's all good. But can you bring which shoulder is this? Your right shoulder down a little bit more. Feel the press. You reach down towards the ground, grounding. Take a moment here. Keep your breath long and intentional. One more moment. And slowly starting to release, come out of it, stretch that arm out long. And making your way across to the other side, reaching underneath once again, and then drawing your weight down. You may bring your palm up towards the sky, only going to a point that feels nurturing, feels right for you. Relaxing the muscles in the face. We're just going to be doing a lot of work in our hips today. So being extra mindful with this space. Staying here for one more moment. And then lengthening your arms out ahead of you. As you slowly start to lift your hips up, roll round through your upper back as you come forward all the way onto your pelvis, onto your upper belly, and then making your way down. Maybe the hands stuck like a pillow, letting your forehead meet the palms. From here, you're going to take your right leg out to the side, coming into a half frog. So for this one, bringing your ankle behind or in line with your knee. If that feels too much, of course, just going to a point that feels right for you here. Taking a few moments, sending your breath to where you feel the intensity. It should be just quite, what's the word I'm looking for? Quite gentle. This is the very beginning of our practice after all. One more moment here. And then we're going to keep that leg where it is. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. So you very gently inhale, roll your shoulders first, then lift through the head, reach the chest up, go into a point again that feels right for you. I can't stress that enough. And then slowly coming down. We're going to do that 2 more times with the breath. So as you inhale, lead with the heart as it reaches forward and then reaches up. Exhale this slow descent. One more time. If you wish to take your hands out to the side, palms lifted, fingertips grounded. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, slow journey down. Bring your hands back underneath the shoulders so you just help to bring your leg out long and switching sides. Other leg out to the side. Just notice if it feels any different. Taking these first few moments just to create a bit of space there. To relax. Relaxing is all about trusting. So trusting your body, trusting your mind. And then once again, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders. This side might feel completely different, so just see how you go. Press the back foot into the mat. So you inhale, lifting, climbing up. Exhale, slow, slow, slow journey down. 2 more times like that. Inhale, we lift, we rise, grounding through the legs. Slowly return down. Option to keep your hands where they are or take them out to the side. Palms lifted, elbows lifted. Inhale. And exhale. Bring hands underneath the shoulders. Take your legs out long. Inhale, cobra here. Keep those elbows close to the body. Reaching the heart forward. It's almost like you're trying to grip your fingertips stronger into the mat. Exhale as you come down, tuck your toes, fire up. Inhale into your tabletop position. Bringing your wrists directly underneath your shoulders, hips, knees hip width apart. As we come into our cat-cow. Inhale, lifting up, dropping the belly, lifting the tailbone, lifting the gaze. Bittalasana. Exhale into your cat pose, your Marijanasana. Draw chin to chest. Inhale. It's a pose, a sequence that we've probably come into a million times before. Exhale as you round. But every time is new. The body is different today. We're probably feeling different. And coming into this shape with a sense of curiosity. Keeping the intention, live the moment. So you just move with your breath. Feel free to move in any way here that feels good as well. Whether you want to create circular motions with your hips, Maybe drawing back to a child's pose and then lifting back up. No right or wrong. Just keeping that breath long. Anytime you need to, take an exhale through the mouth. Let it all go, let it all out. I'm going to go for around 3 more rounds here. Thereabouts. It's a good time as well to warm up through the wrists, as we do have one little arm balance today. So if you know you have sensitive wrists, taking this time to really just send the wrists some extra love, whether you're dialing the fingertips back towards the knees or coming to the backs of the hands. You just complete the round that you're on, coming back to a neutral tabletop. So we're not collapsing in our lower belly, we're really strengthening, drawing it in. From here, you're going to ground through your left leg as you take your right leg back behind you. Now it's active here, you're pressing that heel back, toes down. Press the chest away from the ground. You've got the option here to lengthen your left arm, opposite arm. You may find a mudra, maybe you're finding chin mudra with the index finger and thumb together. As you exhale, knee to nose, draw it in, lift that shin up. Inhale, extend, take it out long, knee to nose pose. Bringing it in, inhale, round through the back, press into your grounded hand. Inhale, long. Exhale, bringing it in like you're trying to kiss your knee. Keep your knee where it is for a moment. Plant your left hand. Press the chest away from the ground. Lift and reach, pressing that foot to the top of your mat. From here, grounding through the body. Inhale, float through the upper body. Pause here for your Anjaneyasana. Anjaneyasana, our low lunge, such a strong pose. May seem like quite a basic pose, but there's lots going on. As you inhale, can you reach through the upper body? As you exhale, you have the option to sink into the hips. Option as well, back toes tucked or not. Inhale, lift up, flex, tuck in your tailbone. Exhale to sink. Inhale, lift. This time on your exhale, you're going to ground through your back knee, lift the foot, take it out towards the right, so the right side of your mat. Part your arms, you're in a supported warrior 2. Inhale, lift up through the hands. Exhale, strengthen and lengthen through the hands. Imagine you're pressing the ground down. Inhale to lift up. Exhale, that Apana Vayu, you're pressing that energy down. Let's do one more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, ground. Beautiful. You're going to cartwheel your hands, bring your back foot onto your mat. Lengthen through your front leg for a half split Ardha Hanuman. Maybe you're like me, you need to dial the hands back. In fact, I'm going to use my blocks here. All good. If you don't have blocks, you can come up onto your fingertips. Bringing the toes towards you. Lengthen through the chest. Imagine your front hips coming back, back hip moving forward. Helping to balance, level out. And then re-bending into that knee. You can use your blocks there if you like, or release them to the side of your mat, off top of your mat. Press into the ground, lift your tailbone, lift your toes rather, and then draw your leg back. One round of cat-cow. Inhale, melting down, lifting up, drawing the heart forward. Exhale to round. Back into your neutral tabletop position. We're switching sides. Left leg out long, nice and active and strong. Press the heel back. Maybe that right hand floats. Maybe find a mudra. Exhale, knee to nose, draw it in, hug it in, chin to chest. Inhale, lengthen the body. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale with control. Not trying to rush the moment or the breath. Exhale, bring it in. Keep the leg where it is. Plant your hands, lift, press, press, press. Step the foot forward. Beautiful. From there, inhale, come up. Exhale, ground. Relax through the shoulders. Imagine you're holding a beach volleyball. Inhale to lift. Exhale to move into any space that may be there in the hips. Inhale, fire up through the legs, reach up. Exhale, ground. As you come up, this time we're setting up for that supported warrior to the other side. I'm just going to turn around. You stay as you are. Parting the hands. So we've got this nice open front hip and this other one where it's basically directly on top of our knee. Parting your hands, reaching, strengthening, separate your fingers. Inhale, lift up. Exhale that Apana Vayu, you're strong, you're pressing the energy down. Inhale, lift up, not spilling through the rib cage. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. Okay, take your gaze forward. Cartwheel the hands, bring your back foot back onto your mat. Step or glide your foot back. Here, either a child's pose or maybe a round of your cat-cow. Your choice, whatever feels more nourishing or supportive. Take one more moment. A long exhale, wherever you are. Press into your hands, reach up, tuck your back toes, press into your hands, fire up through the body as you reach up and back into your first Adho Mukha, downward facing dog. Taking a moment just to warm up through the backs of the legs, to feel in, to connect, to ground. Pressing into your hands. Oh, I'm out of breath working in this high altitude. Feeling into the length of your legs. As you slowly meander your way to stillness, you can keep a nice generous bend to the knees if that feels more supportive for you. As you really press your hands, draw your shoulders towards your ear. You're trying to lengthen your spine. Trying to splay the hips up. And then taking your gaze in between your hands, we're going to take micro steps all the way to the top of your mat. Slowly making your way there. When you do reach your hands, your feet can either be together or hip width apart. As you slowly forward fold, Uttanasana. Let your head become heavy. Option if you have your blocks to bring them underneath the hands or the forearms. And then slowly you're going to inhale, find a halfway lift. So you want your hands to have a solid point, whether that's your legs, blocks, or earth. Lengthen your spine, draw your shoulders away from your ears. Exhale, forward fold. Soften your knees to protect your spine. As you inhale, rise all the way up into your, hello leaves, into your upward lift, your Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, bringing the hands through midline. They can either stay in Anjali Mudra or allow them to rest by your side in your Tadasana. Taking a few moments to check in with your balance, rejoin with your breath, and with the theme of grounding. So feel your feet really pressing into the ground. Maybe even with that pressing, you feel your leg muscles, especially your quads, really starting to activate. This is our Padabandha. From here, you're going to take your hands back behind you, bend the knees, come to your Utkatasana, your chair pose, your hands to float. They can stay together, out wide, come to cactus, I don't mind. You're going to release your hips down a little bit more though here. On your inhale, find a sense of lightness in the chest and upper body. Exhale, reground. Beautiful. Inhale, little lift. Exhale, forward fold, hips come high, head moves low. Inhale to your halfway lift, lengthen, reset. From here, plant your hands beside your feet. Step one foot back at a time till you find your strong plank pose. Bringing your shoulders over your wrists, we're going to release the knees down to the ground. You're going to reach your heart forward. And from here, bend at the elbows. Try and keep them close to the body. Come all the way down, nice and slow. Beautiful. Press to the tops of the feet, fire up the legs. Inhale, roll the shoulders up, come to your cobra. Exhale, slow journey down. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. Don't think about it, feel it. So you inhale, lift up and back. Downward facing dog. Taking 3 rounds of breath here. Whether you're in stillness or moving, that's up to you. Rounding through your left leg, you may need to step it in a little bit more towards midline. So you inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, similar process as we did before. Bringing that shin up into the body. And I'm going to plant the foot. Nice. You're going to step your back foot out to the side a little bit. Draw the heel in. Strong bend to your front knee. Inhale, warrior 2. Pause here for a moment. Find your pose. Inhale, lift up. You can lengthen your front leg if you want to. Exhale, the ground. Inhale, come up. Lift up, reach, reach, reach. Exhale, press the ground. Press the air through the fingertips. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, ground. Cartwheel your hands, frame your front foot, press away, and then reach back. You're going through your connecting vinyasa. Option to keep your knees lifted. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, roll back. Downward facing dog. Just one breath here this time. Ground through your right leg. Inhale, your left leg reaches up towards the sky, trying to touch the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose, lift high onto your back heel. Hug the knee in, and then plant the foot. Set your base up first, so step out to the side, draw the heel down, and then use the breath. Inhale, come up. Exhale, we ground. From here, same as before, inhale, lift up, option to lengthen your front leg. Exhale, release down. Inhale, come up. Make sure your front knee is tracking in line with your toes. Exhale. Not splaying through the rib cage. Inhale, come up. One more time. Exhale. Cartwheel your hands, frame your front foot. This time you're going to step to the top of your mat. Inhale for your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold, keep the hips high. Maybe you grab hold of the back of your legs, drawing your chest down. From here, soften your knees. Inhale, rise up to your Urdhva Hastasana. Reach up through the chest, lift through the hands. Exhale to ground into your Tadasana. Either hands to heart or by your side, totally up to you. Body's gonna start to feel nice and warm soon. When you're ready, bend the knees, draw the hands down, trace your mat, and then lift up towards the sky in your Utkatasana. Trying to maybe make sure when we're holding the pose that you can still see your big toes, but of course as we're coming down into it, just moving into it as you would. Bring the hips down, lengthen through the hands. Inhale that sense of lift. Exhale, we ground. Inhale, lift. Exhale, ground. Nice. So you inhale one more time. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands stiff or hop back to your plank position, up to you. Draw your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, Cobra or Upward Dog. Exhale, Downward Dog, one breath here. Grounding this time through your right leg first. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose with control, intention, plant the foot. Set your base up, warrior two. Inhale, you come up. Exhale, ground. One more, float here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, ground, strong warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down. Plant them, frame your front foot, lift up, strengthen through your back leg, going through your connecting vinyasa. Exhale, Chaturanga. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful. Switching sides with control. Inhale, that right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose. Come high onto the ball of your back foot. Reach the knee forward and then plant. Set your base up, take as much time as you need. Inhale, fire up through both legs, press into your back pinky. Inhale, come up. Exhale, ground. Gaze over your front fingers. And then inhale, we rise. Exhale, ground. Nice work. Frame your front foot. Come high to the back foot, back heel again. And then we're gonna step forward. Forward fold. Once again, variation up to you. Inhale to your halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise. Urdhva Hastasana, lift up. Exhale, Tadasana. Taking 3 rounds of breath here. Remain to ground through the legs. Keep space in the chest, nice and proud. So you enjoy one more round of breath here. I'm going to start to add to our flow. If you wobble out, if you fall out of any of the poses, all good. Remembering that practice isn't to do these poses perfectly, it's to feel into them and where the theme is grounding. So when you're ready, coming to your chair pose, bend at the knees, drop the hips, float your hands. Exhale, ground. You're really going to ground through your left leg here. As you inhale, come lighter on your right foot as you start to lift the knee up, come to stork pose. Flex the toes, point the heel. From there, option to lengthen that leg out, feel the bite of the quad muscles. As you slowly, without touching your mat if you can, you're going to pivot, reach your hands forward, bring that foot back behind you into a warrior 3. If this is too much for your hands, bring them to prayer at heart center. Feeling that Pada Bandha, that foot pressing into the ground. As you slowly, with control, you're going to step that foot gently to the back of your mat and moving into your warrior 2. I'm going to turn around, you stay as you are. Nice, same as we did before. Inhale, lift up. Can you keep grounded and bend through that front knee? Exhale, strong and steady. Inhale, lift up. This time lengthen through your front leg. Pivot to face the long edge of your mat. Draw your heels in, toes out. Coming to goddess pose. Bend at the knees, drop the hips. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, ground. Goddess pose again. Keep length through your spine. Inhale, come up. Exhale, ground. Option to pause here, stay here. Bring your hands on top of your knees. From there, you're going to exhale, draw your left shoulder in, twisting over towards the right. Inhale, come up. Exhale, twist to the opposite direction. Nice. Inhale, come back to center. Keep the knees bent, hips low, bring hands to heart. Inhale, lift all the way up. Nice. Exhale, come to face the front of your mat. I'm going to turn around again. I'm going to come to face the front of your mat. Lift your back heel, bend at that front knee as you slowly draw hands to prayer. Bring the heart forward. And then you're going to bring your hands on the inside of your legs. You may need to heel toe that foot out to the side a little bit more. As you bring your hands down underneath your shoulders. Now we're coming into balance hurdles, but there's a few kramas, a few steps that we can take. Before we get there, there's no need, I should say, to get there at all. So for this one, you're going to plug your knee into your upper arm. So you start to bend at your elbows like you would for your chaturanga. Keep your gaze forward as you try and float the toes of your front foot and then maybe the heel. Beautiful. Strengthen through the core. Feel the muscles around your ribcage hug in. And then slowly try and float that leg. You're already in chaturanga. Inhale to cobra or upward dog. Exhale, lift up and back, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. Take a moment here. You can also come down into your child's pose. One more breath. Gaze in between your hands. Step, hop, or jump to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise up, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Tadasana. Collecting the breath, the mind. Utkatasana. Come down into your seat, really warming up through those knees, strengthening those knees here. Press to both feet evenly for a moment. And then take your weight further into your right leg. As you inhale, come light on the left. Lift up, stork pose. Option here to extend that leg, press the heel. Without touching the ground if you can, you're pivoting, dancing, flowing, strong into your warrior 3, Virabhadrasana 3. Reaching either with the hands or hands to prayer. Slow and steady, you're gonna plant that foot to the back of your mat. And inhale, flow to your warrior 2. Nice. Inhale, come up with the hands only. Exhale, ground. Inhale, lengthen through your front leg, coming up to your goddess pose again. So heels in, toes out. Draw hands through midline, release down. Beautiful. Inhale, come up. Exhale, ground down. Trying to press those knees out. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, ground. Beautiful. Option here again, hands to the top of your knees, or you can stay here for the whole time as well. Exhale, draw the right shoulder in first this time. Take your gaze to the left, drop the hips. Inhale, come back to center, feel it into the core. Exhale, over across to the other side. Inhale, come up. Keep the hips low, draw the hands together. Nice. Inhale, swim up. Exhale, you're facing towards the front of your mat. Lift your back heel. Exhale, draw your hands to the inside of the leg. Heel toe the foot out as you need. Once again, we're coming to that hurdler's pose. Bring hands underneath your shoulders. Make sure there's space between your fingers too. Plug that knee into your upper arm. Bend at the elbows, lift the foot. Strengthen, reach the gaze forward. Maybe you can feel that the chest is reaching forward. And then slowly shift that leg back. You're already in chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. And then exhale, either child's pose or downward facing dog. It's up to you here. Taking a few moments to breathe deeply. Ground down. We're going to do that flow one more time. But we're going to try and keep that connection. There can be that tendency to want to rush through what we know, but remembering that there's always something new. And remembering the intention to ground. Can't ground by rushing. So let the breath move you as you inhale, come up, downward facing dog. Take a pause. And then gaze in between your hands. This time you're going to stick to a Malasana squat. So you're going to bring your left or right leg, doesn't matter, to the outside of one hand. Then bring the other leg to the outside. Release the hips down, draw elbows to the inside. Inhale, lift up with the chest. Exhale, ground. As you inhale, lift through the hips, heel toe the feet in, your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding down. Inhale to rise, scooping the body up, lifting. Exhale, Tadasana. Chair pose. Bend the knees, drop the hips, lift the hands. Just one round here. Exhale, try and scoop the hips or bring the hips down lower. Ground through your left leg. Inhale, lift up with the right. Option to stretch that leg out in front of you. You've got the strength. Exhale, warrior 3. Keep with your breath. Exhale, ground down. Whoa, open to warrior 2. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, ground. Running through both feet. Inhale, lift up. Come to face the long edge of your mat. Once again, our last goddess pose here though today. So from here, bend into the knees, drop the hips. Inhale, lift up. Option to keep the knees bent. Lift with the hands. Exhale, ground. Now option, you can stay here, you can come back into your twist. The other option is to bring your hands down towards your ankle so that your elbow is almost like in line with your knees. Then you're going to use that as you press your booty back, lengthen through your chest. Almost like you're trying to press the knees away with your elbows. Can you feel that into the hands? I know I can. You've got the option as well to maybe sway from side to side with control. Deep hip opener. Keep that length in the spine. As you slowly try and release with the hands, bring hands to hips. Lifting up. Inhale. Beautiful. Exhale, come to face the front of your mat again. Lift through the back heel. Bring your hands to the inside of your knee, coming to that hurdler's pose. Option to come into the arm balance version as well. So from here, once again, plug that knee in. Bend at the elbows, lift the foot. Strengthen through the core, reach the heart forward. Exhale, take that leg back behind you. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, make your way downward dog or child's pose. Nice work. Once again, take your gaze forward. We're stepping into our Malasana. Feet to the outer edges, toes out, hips drop. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, flow down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, Tadasana. 3 rounds of breath here. Last side, chair pose, Utkatasana, your last one. Bend at the hips, drop the hips. You've got the strength, you've got the stability. Ground through your right foot. Inhale, stork pose, left leg rises. Exhale, press the leg out in front of you. Again, you've got the strength. Exhale, reach it back behind you with that stamina, that control. And slowly press the foot down with the flow of Apana Vayu. Inhale to set up to your warrior 2. Inhale, lift up with the hands. Exhale, ground. Inhale, lift up, lengthen through the front leg. This time you're going to bring your toes in a little bit, heels out a little bit. Bring hands to prayer, draw it down. And then find hands to hips. Want to keep as much length in your spine as we come to our wide-legged forward fold. So you're going to hinge at the hips. Again, keep that length in the spine. Reach that chest forward. And then releasing down. You can bring either blocks underneath your hands, or maybe they find the ground. Inhale to find a halfway lift. And then exhale, forward fold. Options here, bring your hands, walk them underneath you a little bit more, maybe behind you, or maybe grabbing hold of the outer edges of your legs as you try and draw your chest down towards the ground a little bit more. Feeling into the hammies as the hips lift. You can keep a soft bend to the knees. Nice. Slow and steady as you inhale, you're going to bring your hands back onto the ground or block if they're not there already. And then you're going to bring your left toes a little bit further away. Walk your hands over towards the left as you just come to a high skandasana. Bend to that left knee, lengthen through your front, through your right leg. Feel into the inner seam. Feel to the strengthening of that left leg so we're not collapsing into the joints or into our flexibility. And then inhale, lift up your switching sides so the left toes come in a bit more, right toes out. Walk across, bend that knee. Now there's so much strength in the legs, you theoretically could lift your hands in your high skandasana. Seeing where you feel it, really grounding into the outer pinky. And then inhale, come back to center. Halfway lift, draw the toes in a little. Exhale, forward fold. Feel the luxurious space in the body. And then inhale, coming back. Walking your hands to the front. And you'll grow your hands into the inner seam of the legs. That wasn't making much sense. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders, foot out to the side. Your last hurdlers here. Plug that knee in, draw the chest forward. So notice I'm shifting my weight, come right up to your toes. Bend at the elbows, float the leg. Maybe you float your back leg. I don't have it today, but inhale, back. And then lift up, cobra or upward dog. Exhale to child's pose. Taking as much time as you need to journey there. Taking a few rounds of breath. Maybe you bring your hands down by your side as well. Giving the wrists some much needed rest. Connecting back in as we enter the cool down part of our practice. You're going to reach your hands back out in front of you, lifting up. You're going to roll all the way onto your belly, nice and slow. Now you've got an option here. You're either going to come into your half frog, like how we did at the beginning of our practice, with one leg out to the side. Now you do have the option, you can lift your hands up. You can take both legs out to the side into a full frog. Now, if you're like me, you've got a pillow or a bolster or something like that, you can bring that out in front of you, or you can even sit up onto it, just helping to relax into the shape a bit more. Find our depth without going too far. Melting down into your hip opener. If it ever feels too much, you can gently bring yourself out of it and come down to one leg. Okay? I'll let you know if you've got one leg out to the side, when to swap. And just taking a few moments, sending the breath to where you feel the intensity. Relax the jaw, the face. If you're doing one leg, now is a good time to switch. And or if you have your head turned to one way, can you please just turn across to the other side? Breathing deeply. Notice how it moves. Really feeling into what we call our Anamaya kosha, our physical body, our tendons, our joints. Last few moments here. Gently bringing your hands Back underneath your shoulders, pressing up, drawing one knee in at a time, whether you're coming to lie on your belly straight away, you're like me, just readjusting for a moment, and we'll all make our way onto our bellies. Let the legs be long, maybe mat width apart. Coming into a bit of a reset, a rebound. Notice the sensations in your hips. Inviting you to bring your hands underneath your shoulders, lifting up onto your knees with the strength. Bringing your knees forward, legs around to the front. Making sure you're at the middle of your mat as we slowly make our way down onto our backs, using that stability of the core to take us there safely. Keeping a bend to your knees. You're going to bring your hands down by your side. And now for most, you would have heard this time and time again in yoga classes, to tickle the back of your heels. This is good for most bodies, but not all of us. So from there, the way to work out what is the perfect length for us. So you're going to ground through your hands, through your feet. Tuck your tailbone in. You're going to lift up through the hips. Now if you feel any kind of tightness in your knees, that's how we know we need to take our feet a little bit further away. So you just readjust as you need. As you inhale, really lifting up onto your shoulders, drawing your heart towards your nose, lift the belly button. Exhale, come down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift up. Lift, lift, lift. Draw up to your shoulder blades. And then exhale, release down, relax the glutes. 3rd and final round. Inhale, lift up. Option here, you can wiggle your arms or step your shoulders in underneath you a bit more. Find a bind with the hands. Press through the feet, through the inner seams of the feet as well, as you lift up. And with control, release the bind first. Exhale, come down. Before you hug your knees in, just let everything settle for a moment. And then hug the knees into the chest. Lifting up, maybe drawing chin to chest. Lift the head, the shoulders. And then release down. From here, you're going to keep the knees in, take your arms out to the side, and then draw your knees over towards the right. Maybe you bring them onto a block or bolster or pillow. And then your gaze can move to wherever feels right, whether it's towards the opposite arm, the opposite direction of your leg. Maybe it's up towards the sky. No right or wrong. Well, I guess there is a wrong if it hurts or doesn't feel right. This is your time melting down. Our physical practice opens so many doorways to the present moment. Creating space for us to ground. In that groundedness, we feel a sense of lightness, a sense of confidence. And with that, lifting your knees with the core without rushing the moment, delving across to the other side. Once again, option to bring your shins, your legs onto a bolster or pillow or block. Find where it feels right for your gaze. It can also feel really nice to bring a pillow in between the legs, especially if you find that pinching sensation in the hips. Relaxing the face, which is more for me than you probably. I always tense my face. slow and steady. Inhale, come back up. Hugging the knee, Apanasana. And then moving to happy baby. Parting the knees, bring the hands to the inside of the legs, grabbing hold of either the shins, ankles, or outer edges of the feet. As you lift the soles of the feet to the sky, plug the shoulders down for a moment, draw the tailbone down. And like a happy baby would, maybe rocking from side to side. Our last bit of movement. With any other extra poses you feel you need or want before your Shavasana, your shape of integration. Of course, coming into that now. And whenever you feel ready there, you're going to gently start to make your way into your Shavasana. Of course, you can bring your bolster if you like underneath your knees. And then just taking all the time you need to really find your resting pose. Bringing the shoulder blades flush underneath you. Your arms long, your legs long. And connecting back in with the breath as you invite a deep inhale in. To the belly, the side body, the upper chest. And then side out. Two more times like that. Inhale. And side out. Don't be afraid to make noise. And last one here together. Inhale to the belly, down towards the pelvis, then out towards the sides, and up to the upper chest. Side out. Let the breath journey to its own rhythm. As all of the muscles in your body soften. The legs, the arms, spine, torso, back of the head, and all of the intricate muscles of the face. This is our Annamaya Kosha, our physical sheath, our physical body. Completely rested. Do you feel into the energy of your body? Maybe any sensations in the palms. And then the mind letting go of any lingering thoughts. They'll come and go. Knowing you have the power, the ability to find space between the thoughts. Your whole body and mind rested. Staying here for as long as you need, as long as time allows this morning, or this afternoon, or whenever it is you are practicing. I thank you so, so much for joining me. I hope you feel grounded, a sense of stability, stronger in the legs, the body. I hope to see you next time. Om Shanti.